Today I want to talk about psychological blocks to thinking. Last time we talked about philosophical blocks, but these are more personal, more in your feelings, more in your being. So the first block I want to talk about is our personality disposition. Some people are just more inclined to be thinkers. They like it. It comes naturally for them. Some people are more into relationships. They relate more to people than to ideas. Some people are more into the active life, doing things. They don't like to think as much. But we all have aspects of our personality that are intellect, emotion, and will. And there's an order. Intellect first, reason first, and then emotion and will. Sometimes we're disordered, so we talked about care of the soul. But sometimes we get comfortable with what we're good at and what we're used to. So that could be a block to our thinking. We may have to overcome our personality to do good thinking. Another block to thinking could be generational. It may be that our whole generation was not inclined to think. We're inclined towards feeling. Think of the movies you grew up with as a cohort. Think of the music you listened to as a cohort and the books you read. Did you read Harry Potter? Was Harry Potter a thinker? I'm not sure. Maybe stages of life is also a part of a block to thinking. Now, I'm assuming these videos are for students and young people. This is the stage of life where you should be into thinking. You should be setting good patterns and habits of thinking. This is time to devote yourself to your education. So, I'm not sure what you're thinking about stage of life, but you can think about, hey, this is the student stage of life for me. And after this becomes the stage of life where I do my career, and I have to think then too. And then after that is my stage of life where maybe I serve my community as an elder. I have to think there too. So if you don't get a good foundation now, then later on, when you're serving in more responsible roles, you won't have a good foundation then either. So you need to use this student stage of life to get good thinking. Perhaps you're pursuing pleasure instead of pursuing thinking. Maybe pleasure is your guide. Maybe you should reconsider that. I don't know. Let's connect stage of life to pleasure. You know, you get older and your body's like, no, to some pleasures. It's true. So, maybe you think it's not cool to think. I've heard this one. All my friends are doing something else. I don't want to be the weird one that does the thinking. Be a rebel. Rebel. Thinking is cool, okay? I give you permission. Alright. And then we've talked about this in the past. Apathy, no passion. That's connected to your feelings. Maybe you need to cultivate love of wisdom, fear of meaninglessness. We've also talked about a cynical attitude. This is a feeling too, like a feeling of hopelessness. There is hope. There's hope if you cultivate the sense of wonder, and you wonder at what is, and you pursue knowledge of what is. And I can help you with that. So there may be other psychological blocks. People's psychologies are complex. Maybe you need to think through yours. Like, what sorts of feelings are blocking me from thinking? What sorts of feelings can I cultivate to encourage thinking? And I would say cultivate the feelings of fear of meaninglessness, love of what is good and true and being, and hope. Hope that we can achieve some semblance of knowledge. Okay, we can't know everything, but we can know some things, and I'll help you do that if I can, you know. Maybe I don't know either, but you can help me think through things too. We need each other, remember? All right, so today we talked about psychological blocks to thinking. What feelings are blocking you from thinking? And don't forget to like, subscribe, and share, because other people may need to know these things too. Thank you.